So if thing is now connected with these things parallelly, you could able to just multiply it. So h1 h2 in the sense, so you just going to multiply h1 into h2. If both things are connected in parallel, right? So you could add, you could able to add it, right? So based upon the symbol, you could able to add it, and then we're just going to moving summing point from front end to back end. The same way you could able to move a summing point after to front end. You could able to change your takeoff point, pickup point or takeoff point from front end to back end, as well as able to vice versa. And we'll just able to see about negative feedback. So G by 1 plus GH. If it is a positive feedback, G by 1 minus GH. And with these are the things we have just have on our mind. So then we could able to have solve this problem, right? Now, if you're having the problem will be look like this. The network will be look like this, right? Anyone just to give me any idea? So where we could start? Anyone? Where we could start? Anyone? It's like a puzzle game, right? Anyone just start? Youngest Apollo. Let's see. There is no any cascade, so we couldn't able to multiply, and there is no parallel. So parallel form will be there here. There is a parallel path, but you couldn't able to add it, right? We are having a number of circuits in front of that. So there is a cascade here in between these two G2 and G3 block, but there is a small pickoff point is now inside over here. So nothing we could able to do, right? So then what to do? The one more thing here, there is a common point also will be there, right? So they are just having a takeoff point, and h of 1 is now is giving, right? As well as there is a common point which is now in the summing point output, there is an output, and we'll have one more summing point, and it will be coming to this summing point, right? So we're having some of a difficulty over here, right? So anyway, first of all, we are just going to solve this summing point, right? So this common point, and then we could able to go with the next solution. Solution start now. First of all, we are just going to remove this problem, right? Then we could able to solve the remaining things, right? So now I'm just going to rough it over here the same diagram. So I use one more diagram over here. It will be easy to understand anyway. I'm just going to use one more diagram, right, for understanding purpose. Solution step 1: removing a common point. Removing a common point here at A. Point at A, right? And then we're just going to remove it. So once again, I'm just going to draw this diagram. Make it fast. Have a paper and pen with you. I couldn't able to physically verify whether you are just drawing or not. I couldn't able to see you the same way. I'm just teaching here. So if people need to have paper and pen with you and just go step by step, right? What I'm just going to do the same way. We're just going to follow, right? So this is my front path. Make it fast. So na board lo porappa slow irukum, but in our paper it will be very easy. But in your examination time, use your paper instead of a scale, instead of normal freehand sketching. Go with that paper and pen. Sorry, scale and pen. Right, H1, sorry, H2 of this. There is a feedback. So in a so minus plus. So this is a path over, and we'll have one more path plus minus plus minus. Now I'm just going to split into two. You could see G2 will take up. So G1 of S, G2 of S, G3 of S. Right. So this is the exact diagram. So now I'm just going to split into the common point. How I'm just going to change it. See, G2 after, right? So G2 after, I'm just bringing a takeoff point in the form of a feedback in H1 of S. Right, and then it's now going to this summing point, right? There is a one more common point which is now go to G2. So instead of that, I'm just bringing one more takeoff point, right? I'm just going to draw individual diagram. That's all. These are small changes. I'm just going to use one more small change, one more time just repeating. Now this HF1 office is now multiplied with the same HF office. Nothing wrong in that. I'm just splitting into two diagram. And then I'm just going to connect here, and I will have one more of forward path. G4 of x is already here. I'm not disturbing with it. So this is what one plus nothing, right? It's nothing difficult. It should be very easy. I'm just only splitting this thing. So it's like common. So this is one small changes. Then we could easily go with, right? First thing. So anyone, next thing. Anyone just tell me what next anyone? Just unmute your mic. Please say anyone. Next. I don't know whether you are just seeing my screen or whether you are just doing actually. Yes, anyway, you could see here there is a cascade, right? Here you could see cascade connection. You could apply cascade over this highlighted area. And then you could have that simple negative feedback over here. You could see simple negative feedback. This highlighted area, you could see simple negative feedback and simple cascade. Right? Got idea? Right? Now I'm just going to step two, simply step two, right? Step two, apply cascade, right? Apply cascade, apply cascade rule, apply cascade rule over here, right? So apply cascade rule. This I'm just going to using one more diagram here. So H1 into H2, right? Here H1 into H2. Remaining will be same. H1 of x into H2 of x, right? H1 of x into H2 of x. This is connected over here. Sorry, this is connected over here, right? So cascade rule over. And the next one, step 2, step 3 now. Step 3 now, make it fast. கொஞ்சம் time எடுத்துக்கோங்க diagram எழுதி individual வரீங்க, right? Step 3. This is step 2. Apply cascade rule. Step 3. Apply feedback, negative feedback rule. I'm just using only short form, right? If people need to write a full form, right? Not negative like this, right? You need to write a full form. Negative feedback rule over on highlighted area. So you need to write entire statement. So otherwise the examiner wouldn't able to understand it, right? So you need to write a statement. Okay. Now already I just applied a feedback. Sorry, cascade. That's why I'm just going to use H1, H2. Already we are just simplified in a bow diagram. Just why I'm just going to arrange it. So negative field apply panna G divided by 1 plus G into H. Inga G2 H1 irukku. G2 H1. G2 H1. So the total diagram will be look like this. G2 H1. G divided by 1 plus GH. G2 of base 1 plus G into H. It is called H1 of S. So the main reduced block, right? Now, next என்ன பண்ணலாம்? So this is what is G3, right? So erase it once. G3. G3 of S. G3 of S. Next rule என்ன பண்ணலாம்? Anyone just tell me. So my dear Nina, it will be difficult for you as well as me. right? So என்ன பண்றது உங்களுக்கு தெரியாது, எனக்கு தெரியாது. நெக்ஸ்ட் என்ன பண்ணலாம்? நெகட்டிவ் ஃபீட்பேக் அப்ளை பண்ணியாச்சு. Just please anyone tell me. இப்போ எதுவும் பண்ண முடியாது, ஏதாவது ஒன்று பண்ணி ஆகும், right? So you could have two options. You could able to move this summing point after this block or before, right? So you could able to move this summing point before a block. இப்படியும் பண்ணலாம். Otherwise we'll have one more option. You could able to move this takeoff point and it will be placed over here. You could do both things. Nothing wrong. You could able to do that one also. But I'm just using this takeoff point over here. Or maybe you could able to move this takeoff point over here. So in the summing point இங்க நகர்த்துறனா என்ன ஆகும், இந்த சீரீஸ்ல 1 by g1 of s ஆட் பண்ணணும். இது கூட நான் இங்க கொண்டு போனோம்னா இது கூட என்ன பண்ணணும், 1 by g3 அவ்வளவுதான், right? Both is easy. So you could able to use both them. So some of the people you could use the summing point moving பண்ணலாம், or maybe some people you could have an idea, you could able to move this takeoff point. Nothing wrong, both are correct, you could go, right? Now I'm just using that one. So A to B, I'm just moving this pickup point A to B. Yes, shall we move? Yes, it's very easy, right? So you could also apply this moving point, summing point and move from, nothing wrong. Now I'm just using that one. So anyway, I'm just going to wrap it over here. It's very easy for 8 mark easier score பண்ண முடியும், right? Logic மட்டும் தெரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க, என்ன பண்ணலாம், எப்படி simplify பண்ணலாம், that's all, right? Now step 4, I'm just going to use the same diagram, right? I couldn't able to draw one more time, so anyway I'm just going to draw step 4, but if people need to draw separate then moving takeoff point from A to B, moving a takeoff point from A to B, right? So draw பண்ணலாமா, moving a takeoff point from A to B. So I need to draw the remaining things. Go to summing point, one more bigger transaction and one more block and one more block, and we'll have one more summing point. In your examination time you need to use scale and pencil, right? Because most important case we are using scale and pen, otherwise your diagram it will be look like not good. So I'm just moving this takeoff point, that's all, right? Minus plus h2 of s here, g2 of s divided by 1 plus g2 of s h1 of s, right? Here g3 of s, right? I'm just moving this takeoff point. So after g3 block, now A to B. Now this, after moving this block, 1 by g3 is now added. 1 by g3 is now added, and its remaining will be same, h1 h2 h1 of s, h2 of s will be remaining there, already to be there, right? G4 is already G4 already will be available. G4 already available here. I'm not going to disturb anything. I'm just using plus. Remaining thing I'm just going to drop it. Here G4 already be there. G4 is already it's here, right? Now apply step 5. Step 5 என்ன பண்ணலாம்? Anyone? Because சொல்லலாம். Still medium and it will be difficult. Here G1, right? So G1 is missed to, right? Here G1 of base. plus minus plus minus plus plus, right? Step 5. So no, I'm not able to draw one more time. So that's why I'm just going to use the same diagram. I'm just going to repeat here over, right? And then you could able to understood. And but in our examination time, we need to write a separate block diagram. But what you have just made some changes, definitely it will be referred by new diagram only. So you need to write a separate new diagram for each step, right? For my board, it will be very small board, so I couldn't able to draw much more diagram over here. So that's why I'm just going to use the same diagram and so it over here and just do it. But in our examination, you need to write a separate new diagram with the new changes for each step, right? Now we'll have one more thing, right? So you could able to see, you could able to reduce this block. If these things will be now cascade, as well as here also it will be cascade. Got idea? We had two cascade technique. It will be very easy. Initially I'm telling, right? So ஒரு rule மட்டும் correct apply பண்ணீங்கன்னா class of class game it will be cancelled each other, right? Itself it's going to be remove what could I say? Itself it's going to lose direct complexity. Apply cascade. Apply cascade rule, right? Now apply பண்ண என்ன ஆகும்? இந்த G3 மேல numerator multiply ஆகும், இந்த G3 denominatorல add ஆகும். That's all, right? Now I'm just going to add this G3 over here. Now G3 numerator add ஆகும். So G3 of s radical hf plus அப்படியே இருக்கு. If I'm just doing some mistakes, definitely, right? So just tell me if I'm just went wrong something, right? Just stop me somewhere and just have a question. Otherwise, just go ahead. If I made small mistake in the sense, just stop me where it is, right? And G3 is now numerator. Now it will be in the numerator over here, divided by G3. Divided by G3 of this. Divided by G3 of this. I'm just going to remove these highlighted lines. Right, so here everything is now erased and the remaining things will be there. Next என்ன பண்ணலாம்? anyone half an hour ஆயிடுச்சு, யாரும் பேச மாட்டேங்கிறீங்க, ரைட்? வாட் டு டு? நீங்க பேசினா தான் ஈஸியா இருக்கும். நீங்க பேச மாட்டீங்க, ரைட்? நெக்ஸ்ட் என்ன பண்ணலாம்? Make it fast. Anyone? No one plan, right? Yaarkume interest இல்லையா? No one interest, okay? It will be very easy. You could see in my upper thing, right? Negative feedback. This is what my G and this is what my H. Both are in a negative mode, right? So you could easily apply negative feedback. Once you just done over there, and the block in the G one definitely it should be in the form of series and cascade mode. Once cascade முடிச்சிட்டீங்கன்னா in the block, internal block is now in a negative feedback. அது முடிச்சிட்டீங்கன்னா in the block is now parallel mode, simply expressed. I already told that ஒரே ஒரு rule மட்டும் perfect apply பண்ணுங்க, entire block diagram is now getting losing their complexity itself, right? Easily it's going. Step 6 என்ன பண்ணலாம்? Apply cascade rule, sorry, negative feedback. Step 6, apply negative feedback elimination rule, right? So apply பண்ணலாமா? G divided by negative rule, that's why G divided by 1 plus GH, right? Empty room. I'm just going to erase these things. So entire elimination feedback is now getting eliminated. G divided by 1 plus GH, right? Entire block is now getting erased. This is what my G. I'm just going to keep it G as same. Now G divided by 1 plus GH, that's all, right? This is what my original G. G2, G3, G2, G3, right? The total divided by, right? So this is what a G. 1 second, I'm just going to repeat it. G2 of S, G3 of S, total divided by 1 plus G2 of S, H1 of S. This is what my G divided by 1 plus, right? G divided by 1 plus G. Right, got idea? G divided by 1 plus G into H2 of X. That's all. This is what my after elimination. Right, got idea? It's very easy. Now I'm just going to make a block, summing block. Right, we have to add these lines also. In the line so I'm starting. Right, so this is what number, step number 6. G divided by 1 plus G into H. Now step number 7. It's very easy. Step number very easy. So you could see this block in cascade. Just multiply. Step number 7. Apply cascade. Apply cascade rule on a highlighted area. Okay. Simply now G1 is now multiplied with my numerator. So simply G1 will be multiplied with the numerator. So this is what G1 of X. That's all, right? G1 of X will multiply numerator. Right? Next step number 8. Next step. Make it fast. Step by step and it will be very easy. Next step. Apply cascade tool. Apply panniyachu. Then step 8. Apply elimination rule. See, this is what my total G. This green color you could see. Total G is what a H, right? The G is the H. Both are in negative feedback, so you could be able to apply negative elimination feedback rule. Apply negative feedback rule. Very easy. G divided by 1 plus G. Don't bother about this bigger term, right? Whatever you are just having, just keep it as same, right? And now I'm just going to apply negative feedback elimination rule over here. Now G divided by 1 plus GH. Once again, I'm just going to repeat the same and I'm just going to multiply with H. Right? G4 already finally G4 because I'm not having enough space in my board. That's why. Apply negative feedback rule. The entire block is now G divided by 1 plus G into H. Right? So this is what my total G, right? So once again, I need to make a denominator, right? So this is what my numerator now. This is what my total G. This is my numerator now. Total G divided by 1 plus. Once again, I need to repeat the same term because this is what my now G. Now G1 of S, G2 of S, G3 of S divided by 1 plus G2 of S, H1 of S, total divided by 1 plus G2 of S, G3 of S, 1 plus G2 of S, H1 of S into H2 of S. G divided by 1 plus G into H. This is what my H. H1 of S, H2 of S divided by G3 of S. So this is what my new block. This is what my new bigger block, right? It's big block. Yes. இது கூட என்ன இருக்கு, ஒரு parallel form இருக்கு. That is what my G4 of S. Still it's now bending. G4 இருக்கு. G4 of S in both are parallel, right? So plus இதுவும் plus. அப்ப டோட்டலா என்ன பண்ணும், ரெண்டு பிளாக்கையும் ஆட் பண்ணும். ஃபைனலி என்ன வரும், so apply step number 9, apply parallel rule. சிம்பிளி என்ன பண்ண போறோம், இதை அப்படியே அழிச்சிட்டு 1 இங்க இருக்கு, don't forget. G4 hours மட்டும் என்ன பண்ண போறோம்னா மெயினா ஆட் பண்ண போறோம். அவ்வளவுதான். G4 of this plus whole bracket. I'm just going to eliminate the summation point because we have applied parallel rule. That's why the summation is now gone. Parallel rule. So whole bracket, right? G4s plus G4s. This is a very block. This is what my R of S. Here output C of S. So this is what my final transformation. Right? If you're having enough time after your examination, right? Just go with it. Take LCM and you could cancel your denominator. Right? So sometimes you will get numerator also getting eliminated, right? So it will take around 3 minutes, right? So to take LCM and just to have cancel your common elements, it will take around 2 to 3 minutes, right? So nothing wrong in that. You could have the same term, right? Like this, you could able to keep it over here. In your examination time, definitely 3 hours of time, and then go ahead. You could able to reduce this bigger equation, right? So sometimes they will all get this type of question also. Anyway, I'm just going to give you one more example. In your free time, just try with this, right? I'm just going to draw one more diagram. So நீங்க எவ்வளவு பிராக்டிஸ் எடுக்கிறீங்களோ அதை வச்சுதான் உங்களுக்கு எக்ஸாம்ல ஈஸியா அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் ஆகும், right? That's why now I'm just going to draw one more diagram. Just note it down in your paper. In your free time, just go ahead. Then only it will be very easy to solve this type of problem when I'm just going to have in our examination time, right? That's why definitely உங்களுக்கு question paper இருக்கு, CA2 இருக்கு, university questions வரும், right? Anyway, note it down. This is one more workout problem. It will be like a fun, right? Technical fun. Go ahead, just solve it. Make it fast. Today we are just going to start one more new topic. Think time. Okay, stand there. Just try it yourself, right? In your exams, in your free time. Plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. G1 of this, G2 of this, G3 of this. So these are my forward path, and we'll have a negative path. I'm just going to draw in a different color. You could easily understood. H1 of this, H2 of this, and then H3 of this, H1, H2, H3, H3 of this, right? Now it will be very easy, right? So if it's so, it will be very easy to solve, right? But there is a small difficulty over here, right? So there is a small difficulty over here. If it is so, it will be very easy. Apply cascade and just do. It will be very easy, right? But there is small difficulty, right? Now I'm just going to draw that. Now it should be look like this. It will be somewhat difficult now, right now. And one more thing will be there. This is a jump, not a joining. Now it will be look like this. So R of S, C of S, right? So this is our problem. Just try in our free time. Just have an one more practice, right? It's very easy. என்ன பண்ணலாம்? Anyone? Anyone just want to have an idea what to do? இந்த ப்ராப்ளத்துக்கு என்ன பண்ணலாம்? So you could bring this green color over here. You could do. Otherwise, you could bring this black over here. So right, so both of the thing is correct. You could bring this green over here, or else you could bring this black into here. So anyone, right? So either it will be very easy. So both of the thing is now correct. Then I could easily go it. Right. So if I just going to, for example, if I just going to bring this black over here in the sense, H1, sorry, H2, H3 are now in cascade, right? So if I'm just going to bring, just imagine if I'm just going to move this take up and black over here, definitely my H2, H3 is now both are in series. You could able to apply cascade rule over here. The same way, if I'm just going to bring it in the sense, in this block diagram, there is a one more thing that is called in this black line add of H2 of S is now getting added with my black line. Right, got idea? Now next என்ன பண்ணலாம்? Just imagine next AP report diagram, it will be next thing, it will be look like this, right? Now this cancel ஆயிடும். So இது கூட இது வந்துரும். Now this H1 of is now again is commonly connected. Split it into two. So just now we have discussed, right? Split it into two. Then you could easily step by step solve it, right? So split பண்ணனும் அடுத்து. என்ன காமனா இருக்கு இல்லையா? So காமனா இருக்கு இல்லையா? என்ன பண்ணணும்? So last this current type immediate last problem, right? நம்ம சால்வ் பண்ணோம் இல்லையா? So தனித்தனியா டேக் பண்ணணும். So இங்க பார்த்தீங்கன்னா H2 H3 காமனா இருக்கு. தனித்தனியா டேக் பண்ணி போடணும். Then it will be very easy. Then automatically over negative feedback. So 1, 2, 3 continuous of 3 negative feedback rule cancel out. First of all, this one. Continuous solve out. Negative feedback. Both are negative. More negative feedback continues out. Okay. So just try to ourselves and just have a discussion like tomorrow class. Okay? And today we are just going to see one more new topic which I'm just going to start today. Right. So we'll start with one more new topic. So note பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? Anyway, this video link it will be outside of the Google Classroom. Note it. Anyway, I'm just going to pass about 1 minute. Go ahead, make it fast. Salary effect, you just confirm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. It's very easy now. One rule apply panunga, remaining automatically translate. Right. And today we are just going to see one more new topic. Right, signal flow graph. So today we are just going to see one more new topic. Signal flow graph. So simply they will call it as SFG. In small form, they will call it as SFG, signal flow graph, right? So the name indicates that some meaning, right? So signal flow graph. Some signal is now flowing in such a manner that it could be able to having some analysis over, right? So this is one more famous important 10 mark 8 mark question should be they're asking. Possibly they will ask, definitely they will ask, right? So in last around 20 classes, right? Around 20 or 15 classes, we are just going to see about which now only focus on about how we could able to derive a transfer function for a given problem, right? So this is something we have discussed. So it initially in control system what we have discussed, we are just going to control anything. We need to study, we need to understand, and we need to make a model. Once you just make a model, you will be able to do a simulations on computer environment. And once the simulation result is now good, you could be able to go with it hardware. So these are the flow we are going to go with it, right? Now, in that model, right? So the model in the sense, mathematical model, right? So for creating a mathematical model or deriving a mathematical model, we need a differential equation, right? So whatever may be, right? So if you are having an electrical system or a mechanical system, we are just going to apply electrical theorems as well as mechanical theorems, right? So write a differential equations. Then once we're just able to write a differential equation, right, we could able to find out the transfer function with the help of Laplace tool, right? So these are the thing we have just now we have our. So this is a one more small turning point. So this is one more rule, one more tool that is called a signal flow graph. If you're able to use this tool, you could able to find out a transfer function for a given mechanical system or maybe electrical system. So there's a one more way, maybe one more tool, you could able to find out the transfer function without solving matrix form or elimination method, right? So in our previous sections, we have just what we discussed, right? So with the help of a grammar rule or maybe a elimination method, substitution method, which just framing a transfer function by solving a direct differential equation, right? The same way here, without using any matrix method or elimination method, we could able to found that transfer function somewhat graphical method. So it's not very difficult, right? It's very easy, right? ஸோ இதுக்கு என்ன ப்ரொசீஜர் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஸோ எனிவே what it may be. So we need to capture the dynamical behavior of any physical system. Definitely we need a differential equation. So எந்த காம்ப்ரமைஸும் இல்லை. So we need to write differential equations over here. Once we just able to write a differential equation, then we need to convert it into a linear algebraic format, right? Once we got a linear algebraic format, we could able to directly frame a transfer function with one formula name called Mason gain formula. So this is one more physicist mathematician. His name Mason, right? So Mason's gain formula. Mason's gain formula, right? So with this formula, you could directly frame your mathematical model transfer function. It will be very easy. So what is the exact formula he derived, right? So this is one more formula. This is a formula. So P equal to 1 by del summation of k equal to 1 to n p suffix k del suffix k. So this is a Mason gain formula. So with these formula, right? So we could able to directly frame your transfer function. So in the last class, transfer function we need a differential equation. Differential equation apply derive பண்ணிட்டு then we just go with that Laplacian transformation from time domain to frequency domain. And then we are just using a grammar rule or substitution method, right? We are just now found a transformation. Instead of going that way, this is one more method. This is called a signal flow graph with a Mason gain formula. We could able to find a transformation, miracle mathematical model of our system, right? We could able to easily go with it. Now here, what is mid del? So we are just going to discuss, right? So what is mid del? So del in the sense 1 minus s1 plus s2 minus s3 plus go on. So we'll see one by one. It will be very easy, right? So you can just listen this one, right? So now what is the s1? So we need to found these unknown terms. That's the main thing. So where del is now this one. This is the exact main formula. This is what my Mason gain formula, very important to mark. In every university question, right, this will be there, right? A Mason gain formula. 2 more question as well as 8 more question, right? What is meant by del? Del in the sense 1 minus s plus 1 plus s2 minus s3 plus extra. Now in that, what is my s1? Sum of gains. Sum of, just write, note it down in our paper, right? Just note it down in our paper and we'll discuss later while solving the problem. It will be very easy. It will be very helpful to over there, right? Sum of gains of an individual all loops. Just note it down. Individual loops. Gain of all individual loops. Summation of sum of gains of all individual loops. Where S2. Sum of gains of two non-touching loop gains. Two non-touching loops. Two non-touching loop. That's all. Now S3. Sum of gain of three non-touching loops. Three non-touching loops, right? S4 continuous. Sum of gain of 4 non-touching groups. This will be going on, right? So this will be going on. Note it down. So while solving, it will be very important need to recall. Now, what is small letter n over here, right? In head of our summation table, right? So number of forward path. Number of forward path. Right? Number of forward path. What is P? Gain of forward path. Gain of forward path. Just note it down, make it fast. We'll see one problem, then it will be very easy, right? So this is a very important formula. With this formula, we could able to find out the transfer function, right? So instead of going matrix method, instead of going lineage method, instead of those methods, so we are just going to use this formula. We could able to derive a transfer function, right? We'll see. Make it fast. Note it down. It will be a very important thing while solving a problem. So let us fit. So while solving only, you could have this formula. Not pointing, no? Yes. Now, not this small problem, then we'll proceed, right? You note it down. Make it fast. N1, N2, N3, N4, N5, N6. This all called now we are still in a new topic. It's a new area. So this is called now nodes. N denotes nodes. N denotes node. Node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4, node 5, node 6. Now, so now the topic itself, name itself has the meaning signal flow graph. This is signal indication. Signal is now starting from node 1 to node 6. The signal is traveling. This is the indication of a signal flowing, right? The signal is now flowing in this forward direction about N1 to N6. Right? This is a signal which is now flowing in this direction, forward direction. So this is like a graph. This is the signal is now flowing. This is why it's called signal flow graph. Now we're just going to do analysis on signal flow graph. We're just going to do some analysis on this signal flow graph. It's like a fun also, technical fun, right? So this is our diagram. So this is a given problem right now in our hand. So this is the problem. Now we need to find out a transfer function. So ஒரு problem solve பண்றேன். Definitely you'll have that what would I say easiest thing in your mind. Just follow, right? How I'm just getting solved this one. It will be very easy. Step by step solve பண்ண போறேன். Just note it down in your paper. Then it will be very easy. So இதுக்கு 10 mark கொடுப்பாங்கப்பா. It will be very easy. So G1, G2, everything they will just give it. G3, G4, G5, G6. These are the things will be given. Now the question is that derive a transfer function. Derive the transfer function using Mason-Gaines formula. So everything that they will given. Right? Mason-Gaines formula. So this is the thing they will give. Now we need to solve. It will be very easy, right? Just keep on just looking, right? So what I'm going to do, just listen பண்ணுங்க. It will be very easy, right? So they will give a different types of problem. They will give, right? They will give different types of problem, no issues. But எப்படி நம்ம பிளாக் டயக்ராம் ரிடக்ஷன் டெக்னிக்ல பார்த்தோம் இல்லையா, என்ன வாட் வுட் ஐ சே, எந்த கான்ஃபிகரேஷன்ல கொடுத்தாலும் சரி, எந்த காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் லெவலில் கொடுத்தாலும் இல்லை ஒன்லி 7 செட் ஆஃப் ரூல்ஸ், அதில் ஏதாவது ரூல் நம்ம அப்ளை பண்ணி நம்ம இந்த காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ்ல ஒன் பை ஒன் what would I say, we are just eliminating, right? Now the same way here they are just given a this type of problem, right? This type of problem they just given, right? So they will give a different configuration of signal flow graph, but we are just going to do, right? So now first thing, எந்த ப்ராப்ளம் கொடுத்தாலும் சரி, எந்த what would I say, எந்த what would I say, ஃபார்மேட்ல கொடுத்தாலும் சரி, எந்த காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் லெவல் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணி கொடுத்தாலும் சரி. So this is a common format which we are going to solve, right? So first of all, write solution, right? Solution using Mason gain formula. Just write down using this is a flow, right? So whatever may be the problem, whatever may be the complex level, whatever may be, the procedure will be like this. Just have in our mind, that's last and rules and logics. Just apply it, whatever may be. Result பத்தி நீங்க ஃபீல் பண்ணவே வேண்டாம். Just apply your logic at the right manner. Definitely will get a 100% result, right? So அந்த ரூல்ஸ் நீங்க எப்படி அப்ளை பண்ணலாம், பட் லாஜிக்ஸ் கரெக்டா இருக்கும். பிளாக் டயக்ராம்ல அப்ளை பண்ற மாதிரி தான், right? The same way here some set of rules will be there. அந்த ரூல்ஸ் நீங்க எந்த ரூல்னாலும் அப்ளை பண்ணலாம், but there is a logic, there is a rules, right? We need to follow. So don't bother about our result. கண்டிப்பா ஆன்சர் சேம் தான் வரும், right? Sometimes நம்ம பிளாக் டயக்ராம் சொன்னோம் இல்லையா, some people will they move summing point front and black end, some people they will use a take up point. நீங்க எதை எப்படி சொன்னாலும் கடைசி ஆன்சர் ஒன்று தான் வரும், ரெண்டு பேருக்கு ஒரே ஆன்சர் தான் வரும், right? Now derive a transfer function using Mason gain formula for a given signal flow graph. This is a question, right? So using Mason gain formula, we need to write my black pen out, right? Using Mason gain formula, using Mason's gain formula, right? So we need to write a Mason gain formula. What is that formula? So P equal to 1 by del summation over k equal to 1 to n p suffix k del suffix k. Now the first step in our problem, right? The first step in our problem, we need to find out number of forward path. Forward path count. The first step. Forward path count. So whatever may be the complexity level of events given SFG, signal flow graph. First step, right? So whatever may be, first step we need to write a Mason gain formula, and second thing we need to find out number of forward path in a given SFG. Sir, okay, sir, what is meant by forward path? We'll see. Here we're having a nodes, right? So N1, N2, N3, N4, N5, N6. These are all called nodes. So your starting node, this is now N1. This is what my starting node, and this is what my end node. So what is my forward path? The signal which is now starting from starting node, and which is going to be end with my end node. That signal, that black color indication. The signal is now starting from N1 and it's now moving, and it needs to reach N6. Forward path in the sense we need to track them, right? So how many path, right? The signal is now flowing and it start from front end, that is called my start end. And what are the different ways to reach my end? That's all. End node, right? So first thing, I'm just traveling, right? So first case, I'm just moving from here N1 starting node ending node போனப்ப என்னென்ன பாத்ல போக முடியும். That's what my different count. First thing, டைரக்டா போறேன். So N5 வரல வந்துட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் ஒரு ஜம்ப் N6 போயிட்டு, that part my first forward path. And then one more forward path, மறுபடியும் N1, N2, N3, N4, N5. மறுபடியும் வந்த பாத்துட்டே போக கூடாது, இல்ல one more path, down path. That is why my down second path. Total number of forward path is now 2. Total, that is called my small n. So n is equal to now 2. N is equal to now 2. this is what my forward path n equal to 2. So நீங்க கேட்கலாம் சார் நல்லா வாட்ச் பண்ணுங்க சார், இப்படி போயிட்டு இங்க ஒரு சுத்திட்டு மறுபடியும் இங்க போயிட்டு இப்படி கூட போகலாம் சார் அப்படின்னு கேட்கலாம். But the forward path, it has the meaning the signal should follow this direction, forward direction only. And the signal மறுபடியும் திரும்பி வந்து மறுபடியும் போகக்கூடாது. That's what it's not correct, right? Forward path sense the signal should be flowing in this direction only. So நீங்க கேட்கலாம் இது ஒரு forward path தானே சார், இப்படி போயிட்டு n4 வரல வந்துட்டு மறுபடியும் ஒரு ஜம்ப் அடிச்சுட்டு மறுபடியும் போகலாம் சார்னு கேட்கலாம். பட் the signal should not against direction வரக்கூடாது. The signal should be following in this direction. அப்படி பாத்தீங்கன்னா ரெண்டு வே தான், 1 2. That's all. That's why number of forward path 2. Once you just able to find those forward path, just substitute in our machine gain formula. Just substitute just substitute 2 pk del k, right? Then just expand this formula. Just expand பண்ணலாமா, right? So this is summation. Expand பண்ணா 1 by del, substitute k equal to 1, p1 instead of k, p1 del 1 summation. That's why plus symbol over here, right? Plus, and now k value is getting incremented, p2 del 2, right? So this is the final equation. Yes, now we need to find out del p1 del 1 p2 del 2. கண்டுபிடிச்சிங்க 10 mark கொடுத்துதுப்பா. So right, so by tomorrow we are just going to see how we are just going to find out del, how we are just going to find out p1 del 1. So again I think time is there, right? So almost 6 minutes more, right? So almost we are having 6 minutes. Now note it down, make it fast. So whatever may be in our given problem, we need to write a Mason gain formula. Once we just written this formula, then we need to find out how many forward path is now available in our given system. We need to find out. So forward path, எப்படி நீங்க கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்னா, it's only the signal which is now starting from starting node, definitely need to reach at end node. So அது எந்த பாத்லாலும் இருக்கலாம், but that signal should be in this direction, right? The same way it not should repeat itself. இந்த மாதிரி closed path வந்துட்டு மறுபடியும் சுத்தக்கூடாது. The signal should not coming back this direction. It has only forward direction. It needs to go this direction. And the same way, it's starting node and definitely it end with end node. Then only it be considered as forward path. In the diagram la given la, so போயிட்டே இருக்கு, அதுக்கப்புறம் n5 வந்துரும், அதுக்கப்புறம் ஒரு jump here or down. So these are two possible way to reach my end node. That's why it's called number of forward path 2. So right, once you just able to found this number of forward path, right, just substitute in our given Mason gain formula, then just expand it. So just go, we'll one more step will go, and tomorrow we'll see one more step. Now after founding these things, number of forward path, then we need to draw step 2. Step 1 முடிஞ்சிச்சு, step 2 forward path 1. We need to draw individual diagram forward path 1, right? Just to draw forward path 1, n1 n2 n3 n4 n5 n6. Just draw forward path alone. This my forward path 1. This part my forward path 1, n1 n2 n3 n4 n5 n6. This is my forward path 1. The same way forward path to 2, we need to draw forward. How many forward path in a problem? 2 problem. அது 2 என்ன பண்றேன், இண்டிவிஜுவலா டிரா பண்ணிக்கிறேன். 1 2 forward path number 2, forward path 2. So ரெண்டுமே individual. If you are having a given problem, one more problem we are going to see later, அதுல 5 forward path problem இருக்கும், 5 forward path இருக்கும், அது நீங்க 5 இண்டிவிஜுவலா டிரா பண்ணணும், right? So 1 2 3 4 5 6. It's very easy, step by step பாருங்க. So down, right? Go down. This is namely n1 node 2 node 3 node 4, node 5, node 6. So you drop it. Right? With the, definitely you people need to mention the arrow direction. Otherwise they will reduce your marks. G1, G2, G3, G4, G5, G1, G2, G3, G4, G6. I'm not doing anything, right? I'm not just doing any modification. Simply, I'm just extracting that information, right? That's why I'm simply extracting that information, right? So through forward path 1 and forward path 2, right? Now forward path 1, right? So we are getting a forward path 1, right? This may forward path 1. So we need to calculate a gain values at forward path 1. That is called my gain at forward path 1. That is why P suffix 1. So P1 indicates the gain at forward path 1. The same way gain at forward path 2. P suffix 1 forward path 1, P suffix 2 forward path 2. It's very easy. Simply என்ன பண்றீங்கன்னா இதுல இருக்கிற கெயின் வேல்யூ என்ன பண்றீங்க எல்லாத்தையும் மல்டிப்ளை பண்றோம் அவ்வளவுதான். இந்த பாத்துல இருக்கிற என்னென்ன ஜி இருக்கோ எல்லா ஜி என்ன பண்றீங்கன்னா சிம்பிளி ஜஸ்ட் டூ மல்டிப்ளிகேஷன். G1, G2, G3, G4, G5 அவ்வளவுதான் ஆன்சர். இதுக்கே உங்களுக்கு 2 மார்க் கிடைச்சிடும். 2 மார்க்ஸ். The same way in forward path 2, G1 into G2 into G3 into G4 into G6. இதே மாதிரி one more problem we are going to solve by forthcoming classes. So அதுல we'll have a number of forward path. So அதெல்லாம் நம்ம சால்வ் பண்ணணும். And in individual diagram draw பண்ணணும். We need to calculate those gain values. So இன்னும் remaining இருக்கு. So right, so this is called P1 del 1, P1 P2 மட்டும் முடிச்சிருப்போம். இன்னொரு equation என்னென்ன இருக்கு? இன்னும் 1 by del இருக்கு, இன்னும் del 1 இருக்கு, del 2 இருக்கு. So those things we need to find out by forthcoming classes. இந்த problem இன்னும் complete ஆகலப்பா. Only 25% is now getting completed. Only 25% is completed. Remaining things இருக்கு. Right? Mason gain formula என்னென்ன பார்த்தோம்? Mason gain formula 1 by del P1 del 1 plus P2 del 2. This is what my question. Previous step இதான இருக்கு. அதுல P1 P2 மட்டும் தான் கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்கோம். Right? Remaining del 1 del 2 del இது மூணே கண்டுபிடிச்சீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு 10 mark problem solved, right? So by tomorrow we are going to see those things. Right? So thank you all for listening. We'll meet by tomorrow. Thank you all. It's very easy, right? Signal flow very easy. Thank you, Pa.